This is Ms. Shaw, and I'm going to demonstrate how to put a 7th grade Model 1 schedule into a Model 1 template. First, you will need to make a copy because this is view only. You will not be able to edit it, so you will have to make a copy and put it in your drive. I've already done that over here. I've also used the snipping tool to place the schedule on my screen so that I don't have to go back and forth between screens to make it a little bit easier. This is a 7th grade Model 1 schedule. Math and English are at the beginning of the day in a Model 1 schedule, but in order to confirm that this is a Model 1 schedule, I want to find where social studies and science are. And in a Model 1 schedule, social studies and science are in periods 10, 11, 12, and 13. So now that I know that this is a Model 1 schedule, I'm going to start to input the data into my model up at the top. First, I'm going to add homeroom. Homeroom is 10 minutes long. I'm going to write the teacher's name here and use the wrap texting tool at the top to make it fit in. This student's teacher is Mrs. Lopez, and that wrap texting tool is right here, so that will make it fit in. Next, this student has math, periods 1, 2, 3. That's Honors Algebra 1 for this student. So I'm just going to type right here, Honors Algebra 1. Periods 4, 5, 6, they have ELA 7 accelerated, so I'm going to put that right here. You can put the teacher's name if you'd like to. This student has Mrs. Larson for ELA and Mrs. DeLong for Honors Algebra 1. Now, the next thing we're going to do is look at period 7. This is where we start to see some electives. Now, for math and English, those are both days, day 1 and day 2, because we have a 6-day cycle, odd and even. But they're both days, so we didn't have to worry about that in periods 1 through 6. Now that we're at period 7, we need to look and see what is on a day 1, what is on an odd day. And for this student, we see that it's computer applications with Mr. Adams. So right here, we're going to type computer apps. I'll put CA for short. And then on an even day, they have general music. So I will put here on an even day, GM for general music. Now lunch is the same time for everyone virtually. It's 11:22 to 11:56. It won't be the case once we're in the building, but for now, everybody has lunch at the same time, so we don't need to put anything in there. Now we're going to look at science and social studies. This student has social studies periods 10 through 13, and we see that this is just semester 1, which means they have science semester 2. So we're going to put social studies here. We know that it is periods 10 through 13, and their teacher is Mr. Noecker. And what we'll do is we will just merge those documents together so that you just see social studies. Now in periods 14 through 17, we're going to start to look again and see what electives they have or what rotation they have. What are they taking at that time? So moving on, 14 odd, so on an odd day, on a day 1, this student has PE. And right after that, we see that they have, on an odd day, Spanish. Here's how we can tell that when we look below. So we are looking at period 14, odd, and we see that is PE. And period 16, we're going to look at trimester 1 here. They have Spanish with Senora Mendel. Now we're going to look at the even day. So let me put that Spanish back up there. It was following me down. On an even day, this student is going to have their rotation. And the rotation is periods 14, 15, 16, and 17. So it's the rest of the day. And we're going to look at trimester 1, and we see they have art with Mrs. Lopez, who also happened to be their homeroom teacher. So down here at the bottom, we can just merge these cells together. And we'll just type art. And that is a complete schedule. That is what a full Model 1 looks like for the student. we see that on an odd day, they have math, English, computer apps, lunch, social studies, PE, and Spanish. On an even day, they have math, English, general music, lunch, social studies, and art. Now this is a completely full schedule. It's filled out. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your counselor.